After the scene, I always ask students why they thought I showed them the scene. And I get answers like, the camera work is pretty amazing, it's really realistic, the style of cutting that they used. But the reason that I show it is that this particular film was edited the old-fashioned way on a flatbed. It wasn't edited through a computer program like Adobe Premiere Pro. And what I want you as the editor to know, that you're the one making the decisions. And you don't need the fancy equipment of a nonlinear editing system. And this thing is going to be doing amazing things, Adobe Premiere Pro. But it's you, the editor, who's making those choices. And you just saw that sequence, and it's amazingly shot, and it's just being cut on a flatbed. So just keep that in mind, and that's the reason why we show it. But again, you can have all the bells and whistles, but it's you, the editor, who's making the decisions and how to tell that story. Okay. I want to talk about the book In Blink of the Eye. If you're interested in editing, I would encourage you to read this book. It is written by Walter Murch, who we're going to talk a little bit more about in a few minutes. But he is the author of this book, and he's an editor, and he's an Oscar-nominated and winning editor. And in the film, he says in 1995, no digitally edited film had yet won an Oscar for Best Editing. Since 1996, every winner has been edited digitally, with the notable exception of Saving Private Ryan in 1998. About Walter Murch and the book In Blink of an Eye, I always say for those who want to edit, I really encourage you to get that book, and it's a quick read, and I would encourage you to read it. I would also encourage those of you who are interested in editing to think about taking an After Effects course and a Photoshop course, because many editors are required to do that in the local shops around the Chicagoland area. We're now going to go screen The Cutting Edge. The Cutting Edge is actually like a 2-hour documentary about the film industry, about editors. But it is the first 20 minutes that we're going to watch of it. I would encourage you, if you have the time, to check out the whole documentary. It's very well produced. It's very entertaining. We're going to see things that we talked about already in the vocab words, the Steven Spielberg and James Cameron talking about the difference that a frame made when they were editing their films. So please notice what they say there about that. And then when we come back, we'll continue on with the video editing lecture.